What's going on, guys? It's time to play some 3.0 Expo Cycle on top ladder. What's going on, guys? We're back at it on top ladder once again with my favorite Expo Cycle deck. Today we're playing a kind of a different variant. It's going to be 3.0 Expo, but with the Rocket instead of the Fireball. I think the Rocket is just better suited for the meta. It's just better against, all those Pigs decks where you can Rocket Cycle, against those Bridge Spam decks as we're playing against right now. Just against pretty much any archetype, in my opinion. Rocket is just a little bit better this meta, so we'll see how many wins we can get here, but I am pretty confident we can do pretty well. So here we're in our first match against Kimchi Colin. This guy's one of the best, I think, Bridge Spam players in the game, although he can play a lot of decks. So this is going to be a really fun match to show you guys the power of Expo with Rocket. I know a few people who play Expo with Rocket. A few of them are my friends, but and they say it's pretty solid. So we'll try it out here, see how it is. But in our first match here, we're against a Giant Skeleton Bridge Spam. Kind of interesting deck here. Really bad Bar Builder. We do get some good damage. That's perfect, actually. But yeah, this is going to be like a weird Bridge Spam deck. He doesn't, thank God he doesn't have Golden Knight. If he had Golden Knight, this would be a really, really bad matchup. But he has a Bridge Spam deck with, I think it's Vines, I think it's also Mother Witch, and yeah, I think that's it. So it's a very interesting Bridge Spam deck. He has Evo Ghost as well. We have to watch out for that. Yeah, as he cycles it in the back there. I think he's back to his, no, he's not back to Giant Skelly. Wait, can I just go with my Knight here and get damage? Because I swear, he doesn't have much elixir. He has like 5 right now. Yeah, that's all the elixir he has. I probably should have logged a little bit earlier, but that's going to get a little bit of chip damage on the tower. Yeah, it could have been a lot better, but it's fine. And then now I can just surround the Wizard with my Skellies, never mind. But it doesn't really matter because it's very hard to get that timing down. So he goes with an interesting Barber there. I don't know if that was to cycle or what, because he was not higher than me in elixir, so I'm not sure what that was for. But if we just go with our Expo here, he goes Giant Skelly in the back. That means he's going to have to play something in front of that Giant Skelly, which he's not going to want to play, like an Evil Battle Ram. And he wanted to play the Evil Battle Ram on offense, but unfortunately he wasn't able to. So I think that was a really good play on our end. I'm going to go with my Evo Tesla here. That shouldn't get a shot on my tower. Yeah, perfect. Really good Evo Tesla there. Now we can just go with our Knight here. That's going to target the Giant Skelly, and I think the Mother Witch is also going to go for the Tesla. We can just go with our E-Spirits here, and then go with the next opposite lane. I think he's back to his Giant Skelly. Yeah, he is. So the only problem here is that we're never going to get any damage, honestly, and I can probably just defend for, like, the next, 2 minutes, but, I kind of want to get some damage on the tower. I don't want to just play defense all game, because I know you guys find that boring, but that's just kind of how you have to play Expo nowadays, unfortunately. So, interesting Evil Wizard ability. I would not have done that, but we unfortunately have to go with a Tesla here, and he somehow gets like 150 like 500 damage. That's kind of unfortunate there. Yeah, I don't know how that didn't target my my Tesla, but it is what it is. We are still up damage, and of course we have the Rocket as well, so that Rocket is really going to help us out to get damage. Also, the Archer does get a shot there. We do end up killing the Wizard. That's literally all we needed to kill, and now that Batter M is just, we can just scale these here. I think I want to go with another offensive Expo here. I'm not really trying to get damage with this Expo, by the way, guys. All I'm trying to do is deviate him from going all in on one push and, taking my tower and kind of overwhelming me. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing here. I'm going to Rocket that Wizard off the map, kill the Giant Skelly as well. And yeah, that's a really good defense there. I think we can just go with our Tesla here so it doesn't kill my Archer. And that Batteram is going to die. I think he's one off his Evo Batteram. I could be mistaken. But this will be an interesting, interesting outcome here. Let's just log this, kill the Dark Prince shield, and hopefully that gets a shot on the tower. It does. Perfect. Now we can just Archer split here, go with our defensive Expo like this, because he doesn't really have a spell to kill it. Vines isn't going to do anything. We can just scale these here to surround that. He's probably going to try to do some split lane pressure here. Yeah, he's going to go with his Mother Witch. That's fine. I can just log it twice, I think. That's all I want to do to this. I can go with my Tesla like this. That's going to kill the Giant Skelly, which is really good. And then I'm going to go with my Knight here to kill the Mother Witch. I think we have to rocket that. Yeah, we're going to have to rocket that. I think we rocketed that perfectly. Yeah, perfect rocket there. E-Spirit here just in case the giant skelly decides to go to my tower for some reason. And then we can just Evo Tesla here, log, and that should be GG's, honestly. I don't see a way for him to come back here, but those Teslas are gonna put in work against that Dark Prince. Let's go with my Knight here at the bridge, so we can't go with a random Wizard at the bridge. And we can just finish off his tower, guys, with 1 rocket. Just 8 seconds left. He can't get to our tower in time, and that will be GG's, guys. That is a perfect first game to showcase the power of this deck. All right, we're up against G51, right? If I read that correctly. Let's see what he's playing, see what he's got for us today. He's going to zap my E-Spirit at the bridge. I'm just going to cycle a log here. Zap usually means that he's not playing a log bait deck, so I think it's a good play to make in this situation. We can just cycle our archers, get back to our Evo soon. He goes Mega Minion, and he might pop his ability. I hope he doesn't. Oh my god. And he has enough for a giant. Dude, this is probably the worst start ever. Yeah, look at that. We're already down more than 1,000 damage, and we're probably going to get no damage. And he's, of course, you know, going to give us the thumbs up. And that giant is going to somehow get a shot. I mean, yeah, okay, he's BMing. You know what? I'm going to mute emotes. And if we win this game, I'm going to BM this guy, dude. I mean, that is probably the most unlucky and worst start ever. I did not know this guy had a Mega Minion, or else I would not have archers like that. But we did outcycle the giant by quite a bit. So I don't think he's going to have enough elixirs to defend this that well. So we should get our damage back here, not going to lie. We can just skellies here and then go with my knight because, yeah, he's at like 4 elixir now. He's also spent his ability. So now we're just going to give him the BM back, guys. Go with my ability here just so our Expo gets even more damage. And we are going to get more damage than him, guys. He's going to go with Rage on that. And, yeah, that is going to... That's all. We're already back in this game, guys. Yeah, he's not too happy about that. And, yeah, I'm just going to mute emotes again just so we can BM him even more later. And that archer gets a shot. That is insane. Yep, we're just going to go back to him, guys. I mean, pause. Nah, you're not going to BM me after getting that unlucky interaction there, or that lucky interaction for you. And I'm just going to BM. That's just how it's going to go, guys. So, enjoy that. But this giant player is getting wrecked here. I'm going to go with my Expo here just to force out a giant, because I don't want him to go giant with that Dark Prince. We can go with our Skellies here. That should kill the giant, but I'm probably going to have to go with my... what's it called? My Tesla. Yeah, he rages that, or Evo zaps that. That's a really bad Evo zap. So that's how I know this guy is not very good, because that Evo zap was absolutely terrible. I'm going to go with another Expo here. He's not back to his giant yet. He's 1 card off. Now he's back to it. Once he plays his Dark Prince. Dark Prince is going to be targeted. That's perfect. And then he's probably going to go with his giant at the bridge. Yeah, we can just log this Dark Prince. I want that Dark Prince to die. I'm going to go with my Knight as well. He goes Zap plus Rage. I don't think I agree with that, to be honest, since it's the opposite lane that he's going for. Kind of an interesting play by the opponent here. We can just set up a Tesla here. Maybe that Knight gets a shot. No, it doesn't. But as per usual, I will go Expo here just to force out Elixir. Yep, that's literally just meant to force out Elixir. He might go with his Evil Bomber. Yeah, I got to go E-Spirit here plus my Log. That should kill that. And that Mega Minion, of course, is going to do what Mega Minion does. And that ability is just completely broken. So... that kind of sucks. I hope they nerf that, because that can be very troublesome when you're playing against giant decks like this. Because one, like Evo Archer split the back and he just goes with his ability, and that's just so bad. So hopefully we don't run into that problem again. But he's gonna go with another giant here. I'm gonna snipe those that bomber with the with the archers, and then we can just test that giant. Okay, wait, he goes with his ability there. That's fine. I can just surround this Dark Prince with the skeletons here, and that is going to fully counter that. And yeah, I'm just gonna give it back to him, guys. He was BMing us before, and now he's not saying anything. So what happened to the BM, bro? All right, let's put archers here. The reason why I'm not going archers to the back anymore, guys, is literally because of that ability. Because I know that ability can easily, fuck up the game and pretty much lose us the entire game. So I'm glad I didn't do that play where I played it in the back, because we learned from our lessons, guys. We don't do the same exact play over and over, even if it doesn't work. So let's just archers here. I'm never going to be playing archers the back, as you guys will see. As long as he has Mega Minion and Cycle, I'm never playing archers the back. So I think I'm going to go with my defensive Expo here. He's obviously going to go with a giant in front of this. I kind of have to watch out for his Evil Bomber, because that is going to be a little bit worrisome. Let's go Skelly's here and then go with my Dark Prince. He goes with a Mega Minion there to kill my Expo. I guess it doesn't really matter. We can just go E-Spirit here and then log all of this. Go with my Skelly's here just so we can get back to a Knight. Perfect. And he's back to his Evil Bomber, so I'm going to have to place a Tesla here just so he doesn't do that. Let's go with another defensive expo. Yeah, and as you guys can see, he's not really he's not emoting anymore because he knows that yeah, he lost. And so now we can just archers here, and he's gonna go with a giant the bridge. Wait, that's a really bad knight. Wait, he's gonna go with his evil bomber. Wait, log East right here. Go my log. Wait, can he cycle back to another fireball in 10 seconds? No way. This might be the choke of the century if I lose this. 5, 4, 3. Wait, one more card. He's back to it, but he can't get it down in time. No way. We just won that, guys. Oh my god. That was a karma almost came back to us for BMing, but that is going to be GG's, guys. Perfect win against Giant. All right, guys, into our next match here against Boom Me. Interesting name here. Let's just split our archers here. As I said, this is probably the best starting play in this deck. With this deck, you know, split archers, skellies the backs, things like that. Obviously depends on the deck, but yeah, I think that's probably the best starting play. But since he has bar barrel plus ghost, I'm thinking it's gonna be some pigs deck. So I think this deck, I think this plays good. Wait, we can just log here. How does he defend this? Yeah, he has no elixir now, and so he's gonna just sit there and do nothing. I can scale these here for the wizard. The wizard's gonna get like one shot. Really bad ability there. One elixir wasted, and we're already off to a really good start here, guys. We take almost no damage. He's giving us the wow. Not sure what he was doing there. Really bad wizard, really bad goblin hut, and that pretty much just lost in the game, guys. That's kind of how you want to play this. He went with his bar barrel there. I think that's a good time to go with an expo when they do waste their bar barrel like that, especially when they have ghost plus bar barrel. Usually it's going to be like pigs. It can be RG, of course, but usually it's pigs nowadays. So I think that was a really good play, and we did punish him for it. So I could just knight here. I want to go with my knight every single time he goes with his ghost. Obviously, that's like literally the best play to make. And I'm gonna go with my Tesla here just to snipe that wizard because I want it to die, of course. The wizard's gonna die. He's not gonna pop his ability either because that would be kind of a waste of elixir. And now we could just go with our archers the back here once we hit 10 elixir. He's probably going to try to go with his piggies here, so I'm going to have my archers ready. Yeah, exactly. I knew, yeah, I had a feeling he would go with his pigs there, so I'm glad I did what I did there. We can just log here, and we take one nibble shot, but that's not even that bad. But I think I'm going to go with my expo here since we have an evil archer supporting, and I don't know what he does here. He's going to have to go with his, yeah, goblins there. Let me go with my knight like this, and then go with my e-spirit here. Okay, it's probably not gonna get any damage. Oh my god, English. But yeah, I think it's fine regardless. Like it's gonna get like maybe 100, 200 damage. Yeah, that's like 200 damage. That's not bad. I will take it for what I got there. I have to go scale these here plus log because he did go with his ability there, but the wizard gets no damage. I'm gonna go with my knight the back here, I think, because he might go with his ghost. Yep, exactly. Really perfect there. Let's go archers the back here, but you always want to be saving your evil Tesla for the evil pigs, guys. Always, always, always. Remember that evil pigs are always want to be. You always want to counter them with either a rocket or an evil Tesla. So that's some good advice there. The knight's not going to take care of the wizard. The wizard, kind of an interesting ability there. Let's go with our Evo Tesla here plus log. That is literally going to fully counter that. That is exactly why I want to keep Evo Tesla for that, because it does fully counter. And so now he's just going to kind of cycle cards here. I don't really know what he's doing. Like, he can't really do much from this position here. As long as we just defend perfectly, there's really nothing he can do. We can just go with our Tesla here in the middle and then log everything, and like no matter what he does, like that those piggies aren't gonna get that much damage, if any at all. Yeah, they're gonna get like 3 nibbles. That's like 200 damage. That's fine. I'm gonna go with my expo here on 0 because I know he spent quite a bit of elixir. We'll see what he's doing here. Whoa, wait, did he just lag? Well, that's going to be on the tower, and that's literally going to be GG's. Log the E-Spirit here, and that will be tower down, guys. Yeah, he's not too happy about it. GG's. Alright, guys, hopefully we have a cleaner match than that last one, because that last game was really easy. The opponent made so many mistakes. He also messed up. He might have lagged as well, but he made a lot of mistakes there. Kind of cost him the game, and that was just all she wrote. We also did play that pretty well, I will say. So he goes boulder to the back. You guys know the rule. Every time someone places like a 4 to 5 elixir card the back, not every time, but it depends on the deck. But if they have like a bowler or like an eye drag or like a baby dragon, I think it's always a safe play to go with your expo opposite lane. Even if you don't have too much support, I think it's still a good play because they're not going to have enough for their win condition, right? Because most decks that have 4 or 5 elixir cards like that are going to be beatdown decks. So I think that's like a really good tip to know here. We can just rocket all of that. That's going to kill the bowler, and it's going to kill the balloon. And so, yeah, we have a really good matchup here, guys. This is going to be Loon Freeze. Interesting matchup, like really good, as I said, really good for us. There's not really much he can do if we play this perfectly. You know, we have Tesla, we have Rocket. Rocket just makes this matchup 10 times easier. Fireball is chokeable, I will say, but it's a lot less chokeable when you have the Rocket. So yeah, Rocket's gonna be really good here. He has the Baby Dragon version, so he's got Baby Dragon with I think it's Speedy Baby Dragon, with the Evo Baby Dragon, Evo Inferno Dragon. So yeah, this matchup is looking very good for us, guys. But I'm gonna cycle my Knight here into that Baby Dragon. You always want to cycle your Knight into that Baby Dragon all the time, because that's pretty much your only way to kill it, except for a Tesla. But you do want to use your Tesla for the balloons. I'm just going to set up a Tesla here just to cycle back to our Evos a little bit. And then that iDrag is going to die to just, like, skeletons pretty much. I'm going to save my skellies here for the... Never mind. I can just rocket that and get a really nice elixir trade there. He goes with a bolt. Wait, that's a really bad bowler. Can we just go with our Expo here on 0? Yeah, I think going on Expo on 0 is a really good play here. He might get saved by double elixir, but I think it's still fine. He goes with his Barber there. Let's go E-Spirit here plus Skellies. He's gonna have to go with his Knight ability on 0. Yeah, and that is really good for us already, guys. Really good start there. He kind of messed up with that bowler. I don't know what that bowler was. Really bad play by the opponent, but I'll take it. That Expo is going to lock into the tower, get even more damage than it already did before. And since we do have Evo Archers supporting, I think it's a good time to go with an Expo here. He might, yeah, I was going to say he's going to go with his bowler, but he doesn't get it down in time. We can just rocket all of this because you never want to mess with an Evo Inferno Dragon, guys. Never. So that rocket is literally going to, like, I mean, that was so much value right there, guys. He wasn't able to do anything. That takes his tower down to about 1,000 HP, and honestly, I think it's GG's. There's not really much he can do. He might try to go for one last desperation push, but it's not going to do anything. We can just rocket that. And yeah, I'm going to call it a good game here. I don't think he can, like, ever win unless I have a heart attack here, which is, you know, very possible. But yeah, he's just going to give up, guys. I don't blame him, but that is going to be GG's, guys. That was a really good matchup there. I don't blame him. Like, he kind of just gave up. That matchup is just very good for us. And yeah, that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.